Today I'm going to make chicken Alfredo stuffed shells. First I'm going to cook the pasta. I have a box here of jumbo shells. I'm going to use about half this box. I'm going to add it to my boiling pot of water. I'm going to cook it for about 10 minutes. Now that I'm done with the shells, I'm going to let those cool, and while those are cooling, I'm going to make the sauce. So in my pot I have 1 stick of butter. Then I'm going to add 1 cup of heavy cream, and I'm going to cook this on medium heat until the butter is melted. Now that the butter is melted, I'm going to add some Parmesan cheese. I have a 5-ounce container. I'm going to use the whole container, but I'm going to put a little bit in at a time. So you put a little bit in, mix it around. Once that's melted, add a little bit more and keep doing that until I use up the whole container. Then I'm going to add the last of the cheese. I'm going to mix that up until it's all melted, and that's how I make my Alfredo sauce. Before I make the filling for the shells, I'm going to take a little bit of the Alfredo sauce and put it on the bottom of my 8x8 pan. Now it's time to make the filling for the shells. So in my bowl I have 2 cups of cooked chopped chicken. Then I'm going to add 1/3 of a cup of shredded mozzarella. Then I'm going to sprinkle in some garlic powder. Then I'm going to add a few scoops of the Alfredo sauce. Then I'm just going to mix that up until it's combined. Now I'm going to fill the shell, so I'm going to take a shell and then I'm going to add about 2 scoops of the filling into the shell, and then I'm going to put it in the pan. Now that I filled all the shells, I'm going to take the rest of the Alfredo sauce and pour it over the shells. Lastly, I'm going to sprinkle some mozzarella cheese on top. Then I'm going to bake this at 350 until the cheese is melted. Here's an up-close look of the chicken Alfredo stuffed shells when they came out of the oven.